Virgos, welcome to your July 2024 readings. I hope you guys are well, so that you are making a decision about traveling possibly to another country or even leaving a work situation or a union. But it's showing me here that you're moving forward away from something that something's been illuminated in your world, whether it is a relationship that has not worked out or a work situation, a career choice. It seems like you are in your energy of fight or flight at this time, and you're kind of at war with yourself. You also need to be aware that there are massive delays, and I think it has to do with your money house and your stability. But it's meant to happen so that it'll transform you in a different way. There may have been a few losses that you've taken, and it's making you it's forcing you to kind of just keep everything to yourself and to kind of go within, despite the losses that you may have taken. And you're kind of in your energy, your strength is there. You will be given an opportunity, and it seems like whatever situation this was, and it has to do with work, I'm gauging a career change, a career, it could have been a venture that you had endeavored with a group of people and it didn't work out, and that's already in the recent past and it's over. From what I'm gauging is that you're kind of like in the midst of trying to figure out what you're going to do from here on in. Oh, there's going to be a love situation happening for you there, Virgo. It's showing me that you're going to have different options. There's going to be a specific person that may be traveling towards you that is of a King of Pentacles, and Pentacles are earth signs, Taurus, like yourself, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this could be you traveling to someone else. Actually, it could be reverse. So maybe you're going to be traveling, or maybe you're just going to go within and kind of focus on yourself, do a little bit of introspection, and maybe you'll find love at the destination that you're headed to, right? So that could be a possibility for you, Virgo. So I'm just going to see if we're going to have any other messages for you today. The Felding. Okay, so right now it's showing me that, you are in your feelings, you need your strength, and you're kind of testing yourself and, well, not testing yourself, but testing other people's loyalty to you. I think it's been tested is what I'm saying. It's been tested, and you're finding out who's loyal and who's not, and all that kind of jazz. So I think that that's important, and this is why you're going to be, maybe you need to travel, maybe you need to go to a different country and reset, regroup your thoughts, and summon all the courage you have to kind of move forward away from the situation. And you know what, sometimes that's what you need, right? Because fragments of you are going to be part of this, you're going to feel trapped, and you're going to have to make so many different choices. So why not reset and regroup? Because when you're able to do that, then you gain inner peace, right? And be honest with yourself, because right now, if you don't allow yourself to gain that inner peace, you're going to be in a state of like lust and kind of, this happens to people all the time, materialism, well, that type of like temptation, if you will. And then you're going to cycle back into all these situations with, business dealings and not so righteous business dealings, because look at the people that you're entertaining, because materialism comes with great power and great strength, but also lust and materialism, which is not good for the soul. I mean, because you're kind of playing in a devil's energy, really, in that, because at least find balance. There's nothing wrong with obtaining wealth, right? For the right reasons, obviously, but don't succumb to the whole thing where you forget who you are and you kind of just shun everybody out, and then you're just cutthroat with everything. Numbers. So I'm going to shake up my little box here, and whatever comes out, well, I'm not going to shake the box, but I'm going to use my little dice here, and we're going to see what kind of angel numbers come out. This is a new thing that I'm trying because I do know how to. So anyways, if you want to comment down below, I can give you the equation to figure out what your life path number is. And then we'll see what kind of angel numbers are popping out for you. Alrighty. So we're see life path number 5 is out here. And number 2, 4, 6, and 3. Okay. So if you're seeing 66, triple 2s, or triple 5s, so 5, 5, 5, 6, and 6, and life path number 4, and angel number 4, and 2s, quadruple 2s. Okay. So what I'm seeing is that if you are life path, those life paths, so life path number 2, 5, 6, and 4. So, and if you don't know which life path you are, like I said, I can help you with the equations. Just write in the comments below. Please don't email me because it's a new email, a fairly new one, and I have this weird tendency of forgetting to check it. So I didn't even know that there were so many people that wanted to do readings. So I apologize for that. Please comment down below, write down your email, and or just say check email if you don't want to write down your full email so that it's not disclosed to the whole world to see. Right now, the life path number 4, the angel number 4 is cautioning you or advising you to get back to basics, really. You know, maybe there's certain things that you haven't been nurturing, you haven't been maintaining, your foundation is not as solid as it should be. So you need to start working on that. You need to start maybe journaling or maybe writing little notes to yourself, kind of understanding your processes and who you are, Virgo. Like I said, you don't want to succumb to a complete what do you call it, material and lustful energy, especially when you're going to have so much abundance and you're wanting to kind of not get hurt. Usually people that are in that state of mind, they kind of just like forget everything else and just focus on the money and the lust and all that kind of jazz. And like, that's not really the best thing to do ever, but at the end of the day, you know, just trying to trust that and kind of know that everything's going to be okay, because the material world is not, you know, it's not the same as, because love is absolute. And that is the only thing that is eternal. Love, friendship, in your character. Without that character, how can you possibly face adversity if you don't know how to love? Because with love, you can overcome and achieve anything. Material wealth, it comes and goes. You know, there's no depth in that. Yes, like for instance, let's say you wanted to buy the newest jet or the newest yacht or the newest Rolls Royce or Range Rover or whatever. But then next year, there's going to be a new one. So you technically don't have the state of the art or the new thing anymore. So you're going to keep kind of vying for that. And then what if your wealth has depleted? You know what I mean? Like, then how are you going to afford that? Right? So just be mindful of those things, you guys, where you're, because of what's occurred in that reading there, where you may have gone into a venture that's not so fruitful or that didn't come to fruition, really. Maybe you're snapping at everyone, or maybe your reactions are like quite abrupt. Kind of like be mindful of that and not be so in your face direct and like, I'm gonna, you know, cut your head off with my words, kind of, you know, like bite your head off, kind of, or whatever the saying is. I keep forgetting. I'm not very good at these sayings, so I'm gonna stop doing that. But right now, the only thing, remember, that stays the same is change. Okay, so your growth. When we grow, we change, and when we change, we grow. And that's the only thing that stays the same, right? Is change. Change is inevitable, and it comes from the stability of things outside of you, right? So created from the foundations that you have within. So if, like we were saying with the foundation, journal, introspect, go into introspection, learn who you are today opposed to like years ago. And this is why journaling is so important, so that one day you will look back and you say, let me just take out my journal, whether you're writing it in the digital or the actual tangible piece of paper, which I do. You know, so you're gonna go back and say, okay, what was I doing 5 years ago? Just like how, you know, on Snapchat or like, you know, or social media like Instagram, you'll have like, oh, do you remember this? Do you remember this 7 years ago, 6 years? So it's a reflection of nostalgic moments where you're like, oh my gosh, that was me 5 years ago. Similar to that effect of journaling. When you look back, you're going to say, well, that was my mentality or mindset back then. Even my grammar wasn't on point. You know what I mean? That's happened to me a few times before too. So make peace your priority so that when change does come, you know, meditate on those visualizations of inner peace. You know what I mean? So that this is firmly what you want. Because anything else aside from that, I mean, what is that really going to do for you, to be honest? Like, be realistic with your goals and aspirations there, okay, Virgo? I know that you guys can be a little bit pessimistic and it's a little bit hard for you to accept certain things because you guys do have a set routine in your life. You're very focused and like you're very organized. I can tell you that from the Virgos that I know. So if you want major change to occur in your life, right? Change can be seen as something negative for you. Because you like things a certain order. Like right now, if I have my dice here, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, it's not in alignment, or it's not centered, or it's not. I'm just being hypothetical. I'm not saying that everyone's like that. But see, look at this, you know, like for me, I've made like a little pyramid, but what if you're like, oh no, it's got to be 1 here, 2, 3, in kind of like chronological order, or the coloring has to be the same, or whatever the case is. Maybe you have OCD or something like that. But no judgment here. I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing. But life will look a lot different if you allow yourself to allow these changes. Because if you want something, you're going to have to make these life changes and these major decisions for your life to receive that kind of abundance, right? So like, let's say right now you want a brand new house that's like twice or triple as large as the current one you live in. You know, how are you going to make that happen? You need to focus your mindset on achieving that, right? And that's what it's calling to do. Life around around trust and gratitude, you know, because the little things come together and you know that you're not alone. Small things create miraculous, you know, little things, right? Create a list of like things you're grateful for today. So when you see 222 in quads or in triple, like 222s, like obviously my name, Tarot, Empress Angel 222, it's calling you to say, you know, this is your life. This is what you're doing. It's calling you to trust your instincts, trust your gut, know that you are being protected, right? And know that you're in the right place right now. Take a look around you and enjoy this moment. You know, everything is where it's supposed to be. And that's why my channel is Empress Angel 222, is because, you know, I reflect all the time about how far I've come and how far I want to go. And I need to be grateful for that. And I want to be, because so many things have manifested for me because of that, because of that thought process. And I want to be able to gift that to you so that you feel that you're able to accomplish that and anything. Sorry if you guys hear that, is my dog. She's not comfortable with her bedding right here. Anyways, Virgo, it has been a great pleasure to read for you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that reading. Please come back for your mid-month, like I was saying, and like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Please go back and check out the other videos in case there are messages you may have missed from the universe. Anyways, guys, we will see you soon, and hopefully you guys are well, and we'll take care, guys. Bye, Virgo.